officially been 1 week since my appendix was removed. A lot has happened. Last week, I just started feeling like I had lost my appetite and I wasn't hungry for anything. And I was having a little bit of stomach cramping, but I just kind of slept it off. And then I had to go to the emergency room to get my appendix removed. And so for the past week, I have been recovering. The first couple days were really hard, and now I'm finally at a point where I can reintegrate myself back into society. I'm finally moving around, I can get dressed up by myself, I can pretty much do everything by myself, minus like picking things up from the floor. When you're sick or not feeling well, it can be like so easy to just scroll, at least for me, scroll on my phone, because it doesn't require much like brain power to look at my phone. So I've been trying to stay off of my phone and stay entertained in other ways. I've been doing a lot of reading. I've been playing a lot of Pikmin 4. That is my jam right now. A friend loaned me his copy of Death Valley by Melissa Broader, and I've been reading this. I'm about halfway through. So this video just kind of includes some vignettes of me getting back to my normal life and living a very slow life. And when I say very slow, I mean my top walking speed is like I was in the grocery store yesterday and I felt really bad. I'm walking so slow. So I hope you guys enjoy watching me live this very slow life. The library had blind dates with a book, so we're gonna have a blind date with a book. Last year the library did this. I didn't read the blind date with a book I got. It was like a cozy mystery and I just like threw it to the side, but wanted to give it a second chance. This one is actually Peter's and this one is mine. I grabbed a young adult book and he grabbed an adult book. I was like looking at the books, I was like, these could be anything. Like adult could mean anything. So I figured going with like a really thin feeling YA book would be like good, give me more of a chance to finish it. So I'm gonna open mine and then we'll have Peter open his. And I actually know what Peter got because I helped him check out his book and I don't know what my book is. I looked at the title and I immediately forgot it. Oh, is this a graphic novel? Always Human by Ari North. The quote at the top says, "A radiant book, charming, heartfelt, and unabashedly queer." This kind of reminds me of like The Uglies. It's like a society where people can make modifications to their bodies. One of the main characters, their body rejects the modifications, and then there's kind of like a romance that forms somewhere around that. The art looks really pretty.
Excited to see what this is. Ooh. Looking heavily red, I think. Raiders of the Lost Heart.
So Peter got Raiders of the Lost Heart, and when I checked it out for him, I was like, oh, I want to read this book. He's gonna read this first and tell me what he thinks. This book reminds me of that Sandra Bullock, isn't it Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, and
yeah.
Channing Tatum.
Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum movie, The Lost City. Two rival archaeologists working together on a dig site. I mean, I don't know. The quote on the front says, "Your tent or mine?" And I think that's hilarious. I have finished my book and now I get to fill out this little form and return it to the library. This was really cute, really sweet, really easy to page through and just finish quickly. I think I read it in under an hour. This is kind of a light sci-fi, mostly slice of life book surrounding the relationship of Tsunati and Austin as they get to know each other and fall in love in this society where people can like modify their appearance and they can use mods to like boost their endurance. They can do all sorts of things, but it doesn't get too detailed into that kind of thing. Austin has an immune disorder where she cannot intake these modifications, and so a lot of the book just revolves around getting to know each other and learning to love each other for what's on the inside. And Tsunati kind of like hero worships Austin a little bit, which is interesting. She finds her to be like really inspirational for living the life in the way she does, even though she has to live that way. It touches on how people view others with disabilities and like view them as like inspiration for their own lives, and how Austin kind of explains to Tsunade like that's not okay. They really focus a lot on communication, so I really like those touches. I thought this was cute. It was really fast and it was really sweet. These pants for work and they are so long. These have like a stretchy waistband, which is nice for my appendectomy incisions. I fear the short size would be too short. I pull them up high enough, then they don't drag as much. I think we've lost the plot on what it means to be a pair of pants. Like, this is my rib cage. They are quite comfy, and that's what I need going back to work on Monday. So my work is doing a bake sale, and I have decided I am baking mini banana bread loaves. So I've never made a mini loaf before, so I'm testing my banana bread recipe with it now. And because I'm gonna make like, I don't know, 4 batches of this, I'm currently trying to convert the measurements to grams. And if all else fails, I'll just make a normal loaf of banana bread. But I just thought it'd be really cute to have a mini loaf to bring in for people. How much do you think they'll pop up? I feel like it domes like a lot. Look at them. They're so cute. I'm getting ready to film a video, but I just wanted to share my desk setup. I'm kind of loving it right now, which is good because I have been itching to update this. I decided to swap out my keyboard fully for this one. I was typing on my pink Sakura keyboard, and I don't know, there's something about the cherry reds that I don't like anymore, or just at this very moment. So this keyboard has been amazing, and I've been able to swap between my work laptop, my other laptop I edit videos with, and then this computer really easily. So it's amazing to be connected to all 3 devices and just be able to like swap it really quickly. But I do have plans for the desk setup, and I don't know when I'm gonna revamp it, but I've been plotting. It's gonna be expensive. And there are some things I wanna do that I might not be able to do in this house. Mostly just hanging stuff on the wall. That's gonna be kind of impossible to do, but I'm plotting. Really, I just wanna update all of the wood. So get a new desk. I really want a standing desk and it to be kind of the same shade of wood as this. And then eventually I want to upgrade my PC, or at least change the look of it. I've had this PC since, oh gosh, 2018. I built this in 2018 and it has stuck with me since. I've only changed out a few pieces of it, like the fans, which was something I did last year. But I really want to change the case. I just feel like the pink is really cute, but I don't think it's my vibe anymore. I want something a bit more simple, kind of goes with everything. I really want like just like a white case, or I want maybe something like woody. I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily want to upgrade my PC. I don't play like a ton of intensive PC games these days. I will say the most intense games I've played recently are Infinity Nikki, which barely runs on my PC, so I play it mostly on the PS5. Dragon Age, which unfortunately I only played like an hour of, and then I haven't touched it since. I need to like sit down and play with it. have such a hard time sitting at my desk playing games these days. I just want to sit on the couch and play games. And lately I've been loving my Switch, which is a new development, but mostly just because I've been stuck in bed. The Switch has been amazing. Baldur's Gate 3 was a really intense game on my computer. Act 3 would barely run, which is why I never finished the game, because Act 3 just made my computer want to explode. But otherwise, I don't really play many intense games on my computer, so I don't think I want to like upgrade things in there. I just want to update the look of it. But this is all going to be a very expensive project. The desk alone is just really expensive, so I've been saving very slowly. But eventually, hopefully, in a new house where I can put stuff on the walls and it's my house. Okay, I'm gonna film my video now, so I'll be back. When my parents heard I was having a surgery, they flew into town and I was like so taken aback. I was so surprised. They were up in Alaska and on their way down, they diverted their itinerary. They were flying the same day I was having the surgery and they flew in to see me and they helped so much. They helped clean, they helped just keep me company, they helped me get out of bed. And it was just so nice to have them. And I'm just sitting here watching YouTube right now and I was looking at my plants, watching YouTubers deal with plants, and I'm like, I need to water my plants. And it was just so funny because I was reminded, my mom, when she was cleaning the kitchen, she said she watered my ZZ plant, which is by the kitchen sink. And ZZ plants are like notorious for like not needing anything. That's why it's all the way in the kitchen. There's no light. Doesn't need to be watered very frequently, and the rest of my plants are so crispy, and I just think it's so funny. She watered the one plant that did not need help, and like my poor bonsai tree is like falling apart. It has like 2 leaves. Peter brought home pizza from a curry pizza place. And this looks insane. I'm assuming this half is mine.
It is butter chicken with a chili sauce, cilantro, onions, tomatoes. Test of my reintegration into society. I'm going physically back to work today. I haven't been to work physically in like 2 weeks. I took about a day and a half off last week and then just worked from home the entire week. So today's my first in-office day. I also haven't driven in about 2 weeks. So we'll see how this all goes. Peter has just been so helpful in everything. Cooking, cleaning. He scraped my car for me because I was like, I don't know if I can do it yet. So we'll see how the day goes. I'm hoping it won't be too painful. I've been able to sit at my desk for decently long periods of time, so we'll see.
This is the work outfit. It is so cold this morning, so I'm wearing my Sophie scarf I knitted, and I will be wearing gloves. And I got my wool coat on because it is so cold. Wish me luck on my journey today.